April 2nd, 2025. They say this date will come and go like any other. But what if that's precisely what they want you to believe? Beneath the surface of our everyday hustle, behind the facade of normality, there lies a cosmic secret poised to unfold, a radiant, unstoppable force that could reshape our collective destiny. You are about to hear what most institutions would prefer remain buried under layers of skepticism and disinformation. Yet here you are, on the precipice of revelation, moments away from the knowledge that could set your life on a new trajectory. This is not mere speculation or conspiracy. This is the culmination of millennia of prophecy, hidden manuscripts, and most importantly, the direct revelation of a living master who has devoted her entire life to unlocking the mysteries of Kundalini Shakti and the neuroenergetic systems that bridge the body and the infinite. The time for half-truths is over. The global Kundalini Rising event is happening, and astonishingly, it's happening on April 2nd, 2025. Consider this a wake-up call, an alarm echoing across the airwaves of your consciousness, telling you that the old reality is crumbling faster than we ever imagined. Many will dismiss this as hyperbole, but those who sense a crackle of electricity at the base of their spine, those who have glimpsed subtle lights or geometric patterns when they close their eyes in quiet moments, and those who experience spontaneous surges of warmth surging up the spinal column. These individuals already know something is different. They feel it in their bones, in their dreams, in the intangible cosmic resonance humming around us like a silent choir. And here's where Yogini Saraswati Devi comes in, an initiate of the sacred Himalayan Kundalini lineage, a pioneer in neuroenergetic medicine, and someone who has spent over 30 years traveling through remote temples and modern research labs alike. Her unique gift, bridging ancient yogic wisdom with cutting-edge explorations into biofeedback, quantum entanglement, and the secrets of the neural synapses that shape our perceptions of reality. From guiding thousands of students through safe Kundalini awakening to collaborating with scientists investigating subtle energy phenomena, Yogini Devi has blazed a trail few can match. Right now, she's sounding the clarion call. The Earth's electromagnetic field is fluctuating with an intensity we haven't witnessed for hundreds of years, accompanied by a rare alignment of planetary bodies that echoes the cycles mentioned in Sanskrit texts describing the end of Kali Yuga. According to data from organizations like the Space Weather Prediction Center, solar flares and photonic bursts from the Galactic Center are ramping up, bombarding our planet with high-frequency energy. Some call it cosmic coincidence, but Yogini Devi and other awakened sages see it as a cosmic design, an exact alignment that was prophesied by the Maya, Egyptians, Sumerians, and Vedic seers. All these traditions pointed to a time when humanity stands at a vibrational crossroads, facing the choice between continuing in unconscious slumber or stepping into a new era of expanded perception. In the next few minutes, you will discover what sets April 2nd, 2025, apart from every other date on the cosmic calendar. You will learn about the neuroenergetic mechanics of Kundalini awakening and why this particular window is so powerful it could trigger a permanent shift in your consciousness. You'll gain exclusive insight into Yogini Devi's Kundalini safety system, a sequence of specialized pranayama and nervous system preparatory practices designed to help you harness this incoming surge without being overwhelmed by it. You'll also hear about the most common signs of spontaneous awakening, from electrical tingles in your lower back to vivid synchronicities that seem too perfect to be random, and understand why your body and mind may already be reacting to this shift. Stay with us, for the revelations you are about to receive might just be the key to navigating the next phase of human evolution. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single word, because your life, our collective life, could be irrevocably altered in ways more astonishing than we've yet dared to imagine. Let's dive into why this convergence of forces is not just another New Age myth, but a phenomenon rooted in tangible cosmic cycles and verifiable scientific principles. While spiritual communities often talk about vibrations and frequencies, recent discoveries in quantum physics have shown that consciousness indeed operates within fields of energy that can be measured to some extent by techniques analyzing the electromagnetic patterns of our brains and hearts. When we speak of ascending to a higher vibration, we are, in part, referencing an observable shift in biorhythms and brainwave states, particularly the transition from dominant beta waves to the deeper alpha, theta, and gamma wave frequencies associated with expanded awareness. Some pioneering research from Princeton's Global Consciousness Project even suggests that when large groups of people share a focused intention or emotional state, random number generators around the world register minute but statistically significant changes. The old notion that mind over matter is purely anecdotal might be on the verge of crumbling, replaced by an understanding that the human mind can interface with the quantum field in ways we are only beginning to fathom. From a spiritual standpoint, this is the domain of higher dimensions, the realm of subtle energies, sometimes referred to as prana or chi, terms used in Vedic and Chinese traditions, respectively. Yogic texts describe the human system as an intricate network of nadis, energy channels that converge at spinning vortices called chakras. Kundalini Shakti, often illustrated as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, is the reservoir of divine energy that, when awakened, traverses these subtle pathways, reorganizing one's entire bioenergetic matrix. If you can imagine your nervous system as a series of wires carrying electricity through your body, then Kundalini is like a high-voltage current that can suddenly surge through those wires, often with profound psychological and spiritual implications. This phenomenon is not purely woo-woo. A handful of scientists investigating electroceutical therapy and scalar energy have begun to realize that the body's electromagnetic fields, and possibly beyond electromagnetic realms, play a major role in health, cognition, and even the experience of spiritual epiphanies. Yogini Devi calls this synergy of ancient wisdom and scientific inquiry the neuroenergetic surge, a dynamic interplay of electromagnetic, biochemical, and subtle spiritual forces, culminating in new levels of consciousness. But why now? Ancient prophecies have long described cyclical ages of enlightenment and darkness, like the Mayan long count calendar, which famously ended its cycle in 2012, or the Sumerian records that speak of repeated intervals of cosmic realignment. The Egyptian tradition references the Great Year, a 26,000-year cycle tied to the precession of the equinoxes, during which humanity experiences periods of heightened spiritual development. The Vedic tradition calls the current age Kali Yuga, a time said to be rife with materialism and conflict, yet also prophesied to culminate in a collective awakening. What makes April 2nd, 2025 so special is a configuration of planets, particularly Jupiter, Saturn, and a nearing partial solar eclipse effect that aligns in a pattern that mirrors descriptions found in certain Vedic scriptures. Cross-referencing these prophecies with modern astronomy indicates that these alignments happen extremely rarely, sometimes only once every few hundred years. Coupled with an upswing in the Earth's Schumann resonance, as well as intensifying solar flares, it seems we've arrived at a tipping point where these cosmic ingredients fuse into something extraordinary, a supraluminal shift that can trigger global Kundalini activations. Here's how it works in detail. In the days leading up to April 2nd, we'll likely see spikes in ionized plasma waves from the sun, which some scientists believe can disrupt, or perhaps enhance, human biophotonic emission. This is the faint light our bodies emit, which has been measured in ultra-sensitive experiments. Ancient seers might have called it an aura. As these plasma waves interact with the Earth's electromagnetic field, they create a phenomenon akin to resonance within our own neural synapses, especially when we align ourselves spiritually through meditation or focused intention. These cosmic influences effectively unlock dormant potential within our energy channels, allowing Kundalini to rise more easily through the spinal column. That's why many individuals are suddenly encountering spontaneous yoga postures, kriyas, bursts of euphoria, or even unexplainable anxiety. They are tapping into what Yogini Devi terms the ascension wave, a global energetic surge that is both external and internal, cosmic and personal. To illustrate just how life-changing this can be, consider the story of Ravi, a mild-mannered accountant who never dabbled in anything remotely spiritual. 3 months ago, he began experiencing strange sensations, a tingling warmth at the base of his spine that would intensify whenever he experienced emotional stress. During a routine evening, Ravi was seized by an inexplicable urge to stretch into a posture resembling a classic yoga back bend, a stance he had never attempted before. Immediately afterward, he was flooded with a sense of profound peace and clarity, as if a veil had lifted from his perception. Over the next few days, he noticed coincidences piling up in his life, déjà vu experiences, meaningful conversations at exactly the right time, a surge in creativity at work. When he discovered Yogini Devi's teachings, Ravi realized he was undergoing an unplanned Kundalini awakening. Guided by certain breathing techniques and gentle exercises, he navigated the surges without fear, ultimately reporting a deeper sense of purpose and an unshakable conviction that we are all interconnected at a level beyond the physical plane. Ravi's story isn't unique. In fact, thousands across the globe are recounting similar experiences, often without prior spiritual background, confirming that this phenomenon transcends any one belief system. Do you feel it too? Do you sense those subtle tingles, that strange inner restlessness urging you to explore? If yes, you might already be experiencing the early stages of this grand cosmic event. Physical symptoms can range from warm currents spiraling upward along the spine to sudden bursts of heat across the body. Some report mild headaches focused around the area of the third eye, a sign that the pineal gland might be shifting into greater activity, perhaps reducing calcification through heightened blood flow or changes in electrochemistry. Others note vibrations in the limbs, especially while falling asleep or right upon waking, which can be connected to fluctuations in brainwave patterns transitioning between beta, alpha, and theta frequencies. It's as if your body is adjusting to a new electromagnetic baseline, learning how to handle the intensifying cosmic energies swirling around us. Then there are the emotional and psychological signs, surges of sadness or euphoria that appear without clear triggers, waves of anger or frustration followed by moments of profound compassion. These emotional roller coasters can feel jarring, leading some people to think they're on the brink of a personal crisis. In reality, these states often emerge from unresolved energy blockages within the subtle body, what certain esoteric teachings call samskaras or karmic imprints. As Kundalini begins to move, it stirs up these buried emotions, forcing them to the surface for release. Think of it as an energetic detox or soul-level purge. The process can be unsettling, especially for those not expecting it, but it's essentially the system's way of clearing old baggage to make room for new, higher frequency patterns. On a spiritual and intuitive level, many people are also noticing heightened synchronicities, like seeing repeating numbers 1111, 222, 333 multiple times a day, or running into exactly the right person or piece of information at exactly the right moment. There's an enhancement of clairvoyant abilities, gut feelings, or prophetic dreams that seem to hold deeper messages. During meditation, some individuals experience expansions of consciousness where they feel connected to the entire universe, or they might receive downloads of insight about their life purpose, relationships, or even future events. These episodes can be incredibly illuminating, but they can also leave you feeling disoriented. If this describes you, rest assured that it's a natural part of the Kundalini arc. As your vibration increases, your perception widens, allowing you glimpses of realities and information beyond the narrow bandwidth of ordinary waking consciousness. Just as personal transformations take hold, you might notice that certain relationships begin to shift. People you once resonated with may feel distant. Conversations that once captivated you may seem draining or trivial. You may find yourself drawn to new communities, perhaps those that explore meditation, holistic health, or environmental activism. This doesn't mean you must cut off old connections. Rather, it reflects a natural reorganization of your energies. When your frequency changes, the external world rearranges to match. Friends who share your old vibration may fade away while new ones emerge, holding space for your evolving perspective. Furthermore, you could feel a strong urge to relocate or travel, sensing that your soul is tugging you to specific geographical locations that resonate with your emerging vibration. The places you inhabit matter because they either amplify or diminish your energetic field. These shifts, while awe-inspiring, can also be overwhelming if you're unprepared. That's precisely why Yogini Saraswati Devi has unveiled her comprehensive Kundalini safety system, a protocol designed to stabilize your nervous system, align your spine and chakras, and harness the incoming ascension wave for your highest good. Physical preparation is crucial because your body is the vessel that carries this awakened energy. If you fill your system with junk food or remain chronically dehydrated, you risk misalignment or burnout when Kundalini surges through you. It's essential to consume high vibrational foods, fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, ideally organic. Many find that eating lighter, plant-based meals helps them feel more aligned with subtle energies, while heavy meals, rich in processed sugars and saturated fats, can create sluggishness. Detoxifying your system can be as simple as drinking plenty of purified water, supplementing with herbal teas like nettle, dandelion, or turmeric for liver support, and minimizing caffeinated or sugary beverages. And never underestimate the power of rest. Deep sleep and mindful relaxation give your body the chance to integrate these elevated frequencies, allowing your cells to adjust to the new electromagnetic parameters slowly permeating the planet. On a mental and emotional level, cultivate a regular meditation or mindfulness practice. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can work wonders in grounding you when emotional surges arise. Yogini Devi often prescribes simple pranayama techniques that synchronize breath with mental focus. One foundational practice is Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, which helps balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain and stabilize the entire neuroendocrine system. Another recommended technique is called the pranic diamond light breath, where you visualize inhaling a sparkling diamond-like energy through the crown of your head and exhaling any dense or stagnant energy out through the base of your spine. By combining these breathing exercises with a mindful release of negative emotions, through journaling, creative expression, or speaking them aloud in a safe space, you create an internal environment conducive to Kundalini's graceful ascent. Creating a sacred space is another key strategy. Think of it as building a small energetic temple within your home, a place that resonates with high-frequency intention. This might involve placing crystals like amethyst, selenite, or clear quartz in a quiet corner, lighting incense, or diffusing essential oils such as frankincense, sage, or sandalwood, and adorning the space with meaningful symbols. Some individuals like to have a small water fountain or a plant to maintain a fresh, living presence. Before you settle into meditation or breathing exercises, you can perform a brief purification ritual, ringing a bell, playing specific music at 528 Hz or 963 Hz, or simply stating aloud, I clear this space of any lower vibrations and invite only energies of love, peace, and divine guidance. In doing so, you align not just your internal environment, but your external setting as well, creating a harmonious synergy that accelerates the awakening process. One vital piece of Yogini Devi's preparation framework is setting a clear schedule in the days before, during, and after the cosmic gateway on April 2nd. She often suggests beginning physical detoxification at least 3 days prior, drinking more water, reducing or eliminating alcohol, and increasing fresh produce intake. If possible, meditate each morning for at least 11 minutes, focusing on the root chakra, Muladhara, to stabilize the initial Kundalini contact. On the actual day of April 2nd, devote as much time as you can to practices that center you. Multiple short meditations, breathwork sessions, journaling, and silent contemplation. Pay close attention to the sensations in your body and mind. If a wave of heat or electricity rises up your spine, greet it without fear. Use slow, deep belly breathing to guide the energy upward gently. Afterward, record your experiences in a journal. Detail any flashes of insight, any emotional releases, any sudden epiphanies about your life path. In the days following, schedule rest or relaxing activities like nature walks or gentle yoga to integrate the shifts, because your entire system may continue recalibrating for weeks or even months. Now, let's include a brief but powerful guided meditation that you can do especially on April 2nd, but also on any day leading up to it. Begin by sitting comfortably, spine upright, eyes closed. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Envision a warm, golden light at the base of your spine, coiled like a serpent. As you inhale, imagine this golden light stretching upward, moving vertebra by vertebra, illuminating each chakra in turn: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Feel your body gently rocking in sync with a wave of energy. If you experience any tension or blockage, pause and breathe into that area, allowing the light to dissolve resistance. Once you reach the crown of your head, picture a fountain of radiant, diamond-like energy cascading down your entire being, enveloping you in a sparkling cocoon. Affirm silently, "I welcome this awakening. I integrate these frequencies with ease. I rise to my highest potential in alignment with divine will." Stay here for a minute or two, basking in the sensation before slowly returning to normal awareness. This meditation anchors the ascending Kundalini current, ensuring it travels safely and harmoniously through your system. Of course, with so much anticipation, it's natural to have questions. Let's address a few common ones that many people are asking right now. Q. Is Kundalini awakening dangerous? A. When approached responsibly and with adequate preparation, Kundalini awakening is not inherently dangerous. Problems arise when people force the process through excessive techniques without grounding or guidance. That's why Yogini Devi's Kundalini safety system stresses gradual breathwork, balanced nutrition, and emotional clearing to ensure your nervous system can handle the increase in voltage. Q. Could this date be off, or is April 2nd, 2025 absolutely certain? A. Cosmic events are predictable to an extent. Astronomers can pinpoint planetary alignments, and solar data can be tracked. While energetic impacts can fluctuate, the window around early April is particularly potent based on cross-referenced Vedic astrology, NASA's solar observation data, and historical patterns of mass spiritual shifts. Q. Does everyone experience Kundalini the same way? A. Number. The experience is highly individual. Some people might have dramatic surges of energy and spiritual epiphanies. Others might feel subtle changes at first, like a mild tingling or gradual shifts in mood or perception. Both are valid and can lead to profound transformation over time. Q. What if I feel intense emotions or physical discomfort during the awakening? A. Honor your body and mind. Seek professional help if symptoms become unmanageable, but also recognize this can be a sign that Kundalini is working through deeper layers of blockages. Gentle movement, grounding exercises like walking barefoot on the earth, and breath work can ease the process. By now, you have most of the critical pieces to navigate the neuroenergetic surge that is peaking on April 2nd. Still, Yogini Devi has shared one more special revelation that many are unaware of, something mentioned only in the deeper Himalayan texts. According to these sources, once Kundalini rises collectively, a phenomenon called the quantum phoenix state can emerge, in which large segments of humanity simultaneously experience heightened empathy and unity consciousness. Picture a global wave of compassion so strong that it momentarily overrides greed, fear, and divisiveness. While it may not permanently eradicate all conflict overnight, it could establish a powerful blueprint for lasting changes in governance, economics, and social systems. There are accounts from hidden monasteries high in the Himalayas that describe a similar but much smaller event centuries ago, where entire communities suddenly shifted into a more harmonious way of living for weeks on end. This time, with the entire planet connected through instantaneous communication, the effect could be magnified exponentially. Skeptics may scoff, but remember that even slight fluctuations in collective consciousness have been measured scientifically. The possibility that we might unify on a grand scale, even for a brief period, is not as far-fetched as it once seemed. Over the next few days, focus on raising your vibration in whatever ways resonate with you. Listen to music in healing frequencies, such as 528 Hz. Immerse yourself in nature's fractal patterns. Practice gratitude journaling, or engage in creative pursuits that bring you joy. These simple acts can amplify the energy of the ascension wave, helping you align more seamlessly with it. If you can, connect with like-minded individuals, online groups, local meditation circles, or spiritual communities. Sharing experiences can help you feel supported and less alone. This is, after all, a collective event, and we each hold a vital piece of the puzzle. As we move toward the conclusion of this message, let's recap the essential takeaways. First, the upcoming cosmic alignment on April 2nd, 2025 is not random. It's backed by astronomical data and aligns with multiple ancient prophecies pointing to a grand shift in consciousness. Second, Kundalini awakening is at the heart of this transformation, serving as the internal mechanism by which we harness and integrate the surging cosmic energies. Third, signs and symptoms of this awakening can appear physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually, ranging from heat in the spine to heightened intuition to relationship realignments. Fourth, preparation is paramount. Through proper diet, hydration, breathwork, meditation, and the creation of sacred space, you can ride this energetic wave safely and productively. Finally, the potential outcome extends far beyond personal enlightenment. Collectively, we might enter a new reality shaped by empathy, heightened awareness, and a deeper connection to each other and our planetary home. What awaits us on the other side of this threshold? Envision a world where cooperation supersedes competition, where scientific breakthroughs emerge from a place of heart-centered wisdom, and where we collectively steward the earth rather than exploit it. Imagine technology aligned with nature, communities organized around shared values of compassion, and each individual awakened to a sense of purpose that resonates with their true essence. This isn't a utopian daydream. It's a genuine possibility when enough hearts and minds converge at higher frequencies of consciousness. Some refer to this as the emergence of a new Earth or a 5D reality. Call it what you will, but the essence remains the same. We are on the cusp of a quantum leap that could redefine life as we know it, granting us glimpses of a future once relegated to mystical visions. Now is the moment to act. If you resonate with this message, don't let the momentum slip away. Subscribe to upcoming updates from Yogini Saraswati Devi, where she will be sharing live guidance during the critical hours of April 2nd. Consider joining a local or online support group where you can share experiences, ask questions, and collectively amplify your intentions for this massive shift. Make a commitment to practice the techniques you've learned here or elsewhere, and keep an open journal for noting your sensations and insights. We invite you to spread this information to friends, family, and anyone who might be sensing that something is happening. The more people prepare consciously, the stronger the collective field becomes. And remember, we stand at the brink of a once-in-many-lifetimes gateway, holding within us the key to a greater reality. Will we enter it fully prepared, awakened, and aligned with our highest potential, or will we stand by as mere spectators? The choice is yours. Are you ready to be part of this extraordinary revelation? Are you prepared to witness the rise of Kundalini on a global scale and discover your role in weaving the tapestry of our new collective destiny? Let these questions simmer in your heart. The countdown to April 2nd has begun, and the energies are already building, beckoning you to step forward in faith, courage, and love. As you step into the coming days, hold on to this final thought. You are not a passive observer in this cosmic dance. You are an essential participant. Your consciousness, your readiness, and your willingness to rise will shape the unfolding of humanity's next chapter. Embrace this opportunity now. The cosmic currents are swirling. The door stands ajar, and the serpent of Kundalini stirs. May this great awakening fill you with clarity, strength, and divine remembrance of who you truly are. Namaste.